What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. Released a video today on some reasons why you shouldn't buy a Galaxy S22 Ultra. I also made one on why you should buy a Galaxy S22 Ultra. I'll list both of those videos down below if you want to watch them. Also, we test drove a Tesla Model Y today. Very impressed with it. In a lot of ways, it's a very, very nice car. It's the first time I've actually test drove a Model Y. I drove my friend's Model 3. That car's definitely a little bit too low for me, but the Model Y is almost perfect. I really like that car. We might get one. We actually have a pre-order on one. With that said, let's jump into the tech news because we have some really interesting stuff today. And also let's get into some questions. So tech news first, there we go. Our first story is massive, and for me anyway, and I know some of you guys as well who love foldable phones, because this phone is getting hotter and hotter and more information is coming out every day since we thought it was going to be coming out and then canceled. And we're talking about the Pixel Fold. Or is that name even real? Check this out. This is coming from the folks over at 9to5 Google, who are saying that Google's foldable phone may be called the Pixel NotePad and may cost less than the Galaxy Fold phone. And just talking about this again, this is potentially the design where you get a bigger outside display, or fatter outside display, I should say, versus the Galaxy Z Fold phones. And then potentially the bigger display would be a little bit smaller, probably maybe 7.1 inches versus the 7.6 that you get on the Galaxy Z Fold phones. But let's talk about that. Pixel Notepad. What do you do with a notepad? You write. Why would it be called Pixel Notepad if it didn't come with some kind of pen? So I've got to throw that in. It's seemingly sounding like that the Pixel Fold or Pixel Notepad is going to have a pen that comes along with it, an S Pen, whatever they end up calling it, the pen that comes along with it. And I know that's going to make a lot of you guys who have a love for the Note line and for having an S Pen compatibility with the Galaxy Z Fold line, the Z Fold 3. If you can get a pen on a Pixel phone, might make you switch. Remember some things about this. The cameras are potentially downgraded to Pixel 5-ish, which is still really, really nice photos. Also, it's gonna have a Tensor processor versus like a Snapdragon or an Exynos on there. So those are some things to know, but very, very cool stuff. I cannot wait to hear more information. And this might be the phone that makes me actually leave the Z Fold line. We'll wait and see though. Next up, a little confirmation for you guys, again from Ishan Agarwal. He's saying, I can confirm there will be a Galaxy S22 Ultra variant with 1 terabyte of storage, but Samsung might release it in only select regions. Important European markets will surely get it. What does that mean to me? It sounds like probably the bigger countries where they sell a lot of phones, America, England, I guess. I don't even know what other countries they sell big in Europe. France, Italy, probably countries like that, where they sell a ton of these things. You're probably looking at Korea, obviously. So the 1 terabyte variant might not come out everywhere. So keep that in mind, but it sounds like there will be a 1 terabyte variant, just to throw a little bit more coal onto those fires. Next up is just to remind you what the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra is going to look like. It's going to be extra large and extra powerful with its 14.6 inch display with the cameras on the back and the S Pen on the back and the notch on the front. And also remember that the pricing for this phone, here's some pricing. We talked about the pricing earlier, but this goes a little bit more in depth. Basically, you're looking at $150 premium price on the 5G version over the regular just Wi-Fi only version. And then they do get up to the Tab S8 Ultra, showing that it's going to be $1,050 for the Wi-Fi base version and $1,200 for the base version of the 5G. They don't show pricing for the 1256 or the 16512. Just by comparing this to others, you got to expect that the 12256 is probably going to be $150 to $200 more maybe versus the regular Wi-Fi version. And then the 16512, you're probably looking at $1,500, I'd have to guess, for that final price of that one. But then remember, this could potentially be a laptop replacement. You get the laptop covering with it. You get Just a huge tablet overall. I'll be honest, I'm maybe a little bit more excited about this tablet than the S22 Ultra because I'm a fan of foldable phones anyway, but I don't know. What are you guys more excited about? I'm gonna put that in the comment. That'll be your question of the day. Are you more excited about the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra or the Galaxy S22 Ultra? Put it in the comments down below. With that said, let's get into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. Goon Squad says, how's the battery life on the Fold 3 since you got the Android 12 update? Is it better or no? Have you been using the Galaxy Watch 4? Haven't really been using the Galaxy Watch 4. I really need to dive back into that more. And then the Z Fold 3 battery life still sucks. Is it better? Even slightly? Maybe slightly, since I've been using the beta version, when it went from the beta to the real version. But when I say slightly, I'm talking like maybe 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes better. Nothing noticeable. It still sucks. Shajil says, how much trade-in do you think you will get when trading in the Tab S7 Plus for a Tab S8 Ultra? Do you think the Tab S8 Ultra will follow the same formula as the S22 Ultra? In terms of trade-in values for the Tab S7 Ultra for a Tab S8 Ultra, I'm assuming the most you'll get is 600. But yeah, I'm gonna go 600. Anton Lindum says, when I buy an S22 Ultra, how much money do I get from my old Note 10 Plus? Well, I actually have a video about this stuff coming out on trade-in values and what to expect for certain phones. So I'm not gonna, for that phone though, I'd probably have to guess maybe 350 bucks, probably at the most, maybe, something like that. Also though, I'm gonna be doing a video on this very, very soon, and this is the S21 Fan Edition, so let me know what you wanna know about that. Silverblade X, why is the PPI, pixels per inch, less on the S8 Plus? I also noted that on the S22 Plus. Does that not mean resolution is worse than the base models? No, it just means the screen's bigger and they didn't offer a much higher resolution on those bigger displays versus the smaller ones, and it doesn't mean the display will look any less great, so I wouldn't worry about that. And that is all your questions. Thank you so much for your questions. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the word question in your question in the comment, and I'll answer it tomorrow's video potentially. And we'll see you down the road. Peace.